Hi guys! Let's talk about how to contour. I know contouring is a new thing for some people. It seems kind of scary. Trying to contour when you don't have any idea what to do. It makes you a little bit nervous because it looks like zebra stripes sometimes on different people. There's so many different methods and it gets a little bit overwhelming. So I wanted to show you guys a couple of different ways that you can do contouring that are all really easy, and it's really just a matter of preference. My contouring changes by my mood. It just depends on what I have in front of me, what I feel like doing. You know, you can contour so many different ways. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the easiest way that I know to contour, and it is to use our sculpting palette or something similar. So our sculpting palette comes in 3 different shades: medium, light, and dark. And I am using the dark palette, and my daughter is pretty light complected, and she likes the dark palette too. So just because you're lighter skin doesn't necessarily mean that you might need the light. It's totally a matter of preference. So it comes with 3 different things in it. One of them is going to be your contouring, which is the dark, because that's where you're going to contour to make darker shades so that you detract light from areas. Then you're going to have this lighter area where you want to add light, and then you're going to have a highlighting pigment on areas that actually really want to highlight and bring out. So what makes this easy is a couple of things. 1, everything is in one spot. But 2, each of the little sections has a face on it with colors, and it tells you exactly where to apply the product, so you don't even have to guess. And then you can purchase the contour brush that has a contour side and a paddle side. And again, it tells you exactly how to use it with this. So this is how you would use this product. So you would take the darker color, and then you would put this contouring side, and you would actually just draw a little stripe. Here, 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 under your lip, a little on your nose, and right at your forehead. Simple. The next thing you're gonna do is take this lighter powder, dab it up your paddle brush on it, and do it just right on the edges of your cheeks, okay? Then the highlighting cream you're gonna put on your finger, and you're gonna put that down the center of your nose, right above your lip, right below your chin, and then on your cheekbones. That's all you have to do. So this is a really easy product to use. That is one method. Another method is to use eyeshadows. So you can use palette 1 if you have palette 1, or you can use another palette that has browns in it. So palette 1 is our browns. You can take a dark shade like Forthright, or let's see, Chipper. Just make sure that it doesn't have shimmer in it, and you can do the exact same thing in the same spots with the dark shadow here, here, down the sides of your nose, under your chin, under your lip, and right above your forehead. Do the same thing. And then you can take something like this brassy color, this bronzy, and make that the highlighting cream, and do that for all of your light areas. Another easy method. And then you can do, another way to do it is to use concealers or foundations. So I know a lot of people will use, like this BB is a good foundation. You can take a very light color, which this is the bisque, and a cream, and then, or something like caramel or carob, the dark color, and do the exact same thing, except you're gonna do the dark lines here, 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 with the dark side, and this will be with the light side. The only thing you're not gonna get when you're using a concealer like this or a foundation like this is you're not gonna get that shimmer. So if you want to add the sparkle a little bit to it, then pick up a shadow. Even our mineral pigments would be really good. I love our mineral pigments. So Sexy is a good one, Angelic is a good one. Just a little powder and on your cheeks. Super easy. So those are all different methods that you can use to do your contouring. So and you can also use bronzer. Here's another one. Let's just do the bronzer as today's. So I'm using Hermosa bronzer. It's got 2 sides. It's got a shimmer side and a matte side. You don't have to have a fancy brush, but since I do have one, I'm gonna use it. This is the contour brush, but if you don't have one of these, you can actually take a regular blusher brush and just kind of squeeze it tight so you have a thin line to work with, or you can use one of these, my makeup brushes, something like that. But I'm gonna take the darker side, put my little brush in it, make my little line. And I'm gonna do underneath here, underneath my lip, down the sides of my nose, and right above my forehead. Get both of those areas. All right, so I've done all the contouring there. And some methods are not gonna be as dark as others, which is fine. Then I'm gonna take my light side and I'm gonna do above my cheeks here, above my cheeks. Now, obviously, you want to blend it because you don't want to leave it looking like this. So you can take your blending bud, spray it with water or rose water, and I have rose water here. If you don't use a water on it, then it's just going to absorb right into your blending bud, and you won't have it anymore. I'm just going to tap here. You don't have to make it complicated, especially when you're starting out. Blend, 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 blend. All right, so that is done. So now I'm gonna put a little bit of powder over this, really light. Where's my, I'm just gonna use my loose powder. Just a little bit more blending. And then to get my highlight that I want, you can either continue to use that bronzer, or I'm gonna use my angelic pigment. And this is kind of a yellowy color. And I'm just gonna put it on my finger, put it down my nose, on my cheeks. Get a little bit more out of there. This is almost like a translucent shimmer. I like a little more. That's just me. There we go. Some people use brushes for it. You can, you don't have to. That's just the way I do it. Okay. Easy peasy. Then you finish with your makeup routine after that. So there's some tips and tricks on contouring. Bye.